All right, so the day I'm shooting this is Sunday. It is the last day of the regular season. Things are still to be determined. The Warriors and the Clippers are playing a big game. There's some other series that are just not set. The West play-in isn't even settled. There's a lot of, I don't know, mystery in the air as to what's going to happen. So we're going to move on. Obviously, you'll see this a little bit later. We're going to do the Bucks and the Pacers. This is the only other game. I mean, we could do the Knicks and Pistons as well, but I want to save that for later on. So, yeah, every team pretty much that's set in has sat all their starters, so I'm not watching the game today. So we're going to do this. All right, so we're going to flip a coin. Heads is home. Heads is home. And we are the road team. We are tails. I don't know. I was a little frazzled. I got a bunch of stuff going on, so thrown off. And you can see how close they are here. Why is it so loud? Good Lord, I didn't even switch it. I don't know if I bumped into it or whatever, but anyway. So the Pacers should be able to win this. The Bucks do not have Damian Lillard. This is going to be an uphill climb. The Pacers are one of, if not the best offensive team in terms of offensive efficiency. They play kind of middling defense. They play better than in recent years. This is known as an offensive team. I don't know how the Bucks are going to keep up with them scoring-wise. You have one of the best players on the planet in Giannis Antetokounmpo. He could carry you in a series, but what are they going to do? Are they going to go zone against Giannis so he doesn't go downhill? So Miles Turner should be able to slow him down.
I definitely have some ideas of who I think could be there and the last one standing. But I'm staying.
Oh my God.
Number one, it's my job, and predictions only lead to the possibility I'm wrong, and I don't want to do that.
And one, let's go. And that's what Giannis can do. He can be 1 against 2, 1 against 3, and he's going to score. That's a hard shot to shoot. I hope they bring back in the next 2K the ability to be able to play zone.
The 11-footer lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Kyle Kuzma has played well with the Bucks. I'm not sure what his contract situation is, but I think if they have an opportunity, they're going to re-sign him as long as they have Giannis. The Bucks get back so fast. And what do? Do you... How did he... Oh, my God. Do you run back at them, give them their own medicine, or do you try to slow it down? Already down 7-2.
Good way to start this game. If you want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry you.
Just impossible to get an offensive rebound. Impossible this year. Look how slow the rotation is.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Greg in January 2024.
Yeah, you just got to keep getting him on the weak, you know, get him off for weak side flares, get him going downhill, as they say. This is weird. This is like when you have a team that's settled, you get to enjoy your Sunday.
Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
God.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The developers at 2K just don't want you to do fast breaks, don't want you to get offensive rebounds, don't want you to be up by too much, don't want you to be down by too much. So it's like a gimmick with this game. Neesmith has played really well. The Pacers have been one of the best teams in the NBA in the second half of the season. They really struggled early on.
With a screen on Prince. Nembhard's shot is good.
Times than you might have thought possible.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam.
Oh my God, Siakam is like D'ing the hell out of Giannis when IRL he cannot guard him one-on-one.
Right up on it.
Halliburton for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 8.
Look how fast they got back.
Rollins
Like,
the pass to Lopez.
not realistic.
Lopez throws it down.
Can never get
Well, one aspect
downhill
that makes
against the
Lopez
computer.
dangerous, his size at 7 foot.
NBA
He
players are
doesn't have to go
lazy.
far
They don't like to
slam
get
it
back
home.
all the time.
Turner against
And
Lopez.
the Bucks did lose to the Pacers, I believe, in the in-season tournament
Off target with his three.
one year. Or maybe it was that year that they lost. Look how fast the rotation is.
Gotten underway. Rollins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma right side. The Bucks working the ball around. Prince dishes to Lopez.
Oh my
Rebounded by
God.
Indiana. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on
It's
the
a
same
miracle he
page
missed.
defensively in that one. Gave up
I feel like
way too
Giannis
many
has to play every minute
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that
of
high
this
percentage.
series.
That is going to get you beat night after night.
If I'm Doc, I'm getting him breathers with timeouts. I'm not worrying about rhythm timeouts or anything else. I'm just doing Giannis needs to rest timeouts because they need every point of his.
5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Lopez is screening.
Yeah, they're killing me from three.
The kick out to Lopez. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy.
Andrew Nembhard has had a really good
Pass to Halliburton.
year.
For
I think he's underpaid. I think he's a starting caliber player in this league. I mean, he doesn't have the ball enough in Indiana. I wonder if he's going to leave and go, take on his own type of team and, spread his wings a little bit like Quickly did with the Knicks and Jalen Brunson.
He has delivered for them.
a different look for Milwaukee.
Bobby Portis is back after a 25-game suspension.
Kyle Kuzma. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Kevin Porter Jr. has played really well for them.
You can see how desperately he wants to get things started.
Oh my God, I made a layup. It's hard to get the angle in this game sometimes.
David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down.
I'm in his grill.
Keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, he followed this league for a long time. That sounds
You put your hands up, it doesn't really mean anything in this game.
Benedict Mathurin, he's
If the
checked
computer
in
wants
for
to make the
Halliburton.
shot, they're going to make it.
Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Pacers doors last season trading for Pascal.
Get out of my way, little man.
This hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important.
Oh,
in a
Giannis
couple
had
ways.
29 a
First of all, he's
game? Good
two-time
Lord.
All-Star Who's got a championship pedigree. The other
He's shooting
part
less
of this
shots,
is Indiana is
less three-point shots. He's really attacking the
so
rim.
they wanna share the basketball.
He's playing big man
But
basketball.
Pascal
He's not the
brings
Joker.
Individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have.
Giannis is an actual point guard. I think he had 20 assists in a game.
Following the miss by Miles Turner. The
Ah.
shot, no good.
Kind of forced that there.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. In the corner, it's Neesmith. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Siakam.
How did I miss
Right
that?
there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
I mean, another 2K is Giannis would just go like 19 for 20. So they're going to make him miss
Surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
unless absolutely open. And even then, it may miss.
They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Pacers. TJ McConnell comes in for Andrew Nembhard.
Obi's had a great year from the three.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I don't know why you touched that ball.
Right now, 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes
I'm getting
it fun
locked
to watch.
down by
What
the
I'm
freaking
curious
Pacers.
about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do
After
they
tonight,
keep
I'll be able to
this
play
going?
every
Really,
game.
Really interested to see how this plays out.
Let's go.
Gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
This is a tough game, man. It's going to be a speed game. The Bucks do not want to be out in the open court with this team. You do not want to get this team running. Mathurin, I think, is important because he played really well in the last playoffs that they were in. He seems to rise up when it comes in. I was talking about Giannis. I think Giannis had a 20-assist game when he was by himself.
Yes, that goes in.
One stride right to the rim.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior.
Giannis has to touch the ball every single downtown, every time down the court.
Great D that time from Portis.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Let's go.
Now just a 1-point.
I think Gary Trent Jr. has been a disappointment with Milwaukee. He's not playing the same as he did with Portland or even Toronto. Maybe less shots, but without Dame there's no excuse. He's going to have to put up shots.
Here's Toppin, and out of bounds as the Bucks
Wow.
have possession. Some changes for Indiana. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Aaron Nesmith. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
And it's Giannis missing.
It's really hard to hit that bank shot with Giannis.
Outside Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Now these are important. The non-Giannis minutes are going to be paramount to how the series is going to go. Okay.
Then there's Toppin. And it's Walker in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Have not started well so far.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Pistons.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Here's Rollins.
Let's go. I don't think the ball touched the floor there.
Punctuated by a strong finish.
Kuzma hasn't even scored yet,
which
is a good sign for me because I'm up without him scoring.
Now here's Halliburton. Takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Here's Porter.
Little Euro rip through. Let's go.
Porter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And that's 10
my defense has been a lot better since the beginning because they were hitting everything early on.
From 12 feet out, and he nails the jumper.
I can't stand McConnell. He's a little irritant.
Lopez passes to Rollins. The Bucks working the ball around. Kept alive.
Yeah. He's got a flagrant going.
The basketball bit for him. He's averaging 8 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps.
I was surprised that it must have been some kind of behind-the-scenes beef for the Clippers to trade Kevin Porter Jr. I mean, they've gotten better, so they were right, but he's a talented guy. He had troubles domestically with his girlfriend at the time, but he is a natural talent. He can score like effortlessly.
Now here's Lopez. 3-point lead.
I'm passing the ball.
To see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball.
God.
It's great.
Like pressing pass and it takes forever. I hate when they ignore my inputs. Pass the damn ball. I hope they fix that in the next 2K. The inputs are terrible. It's like based on your animation. They won't let you pass at certain times.
Here's Mathurin. The shot, no good.
The defense for this team has been good. They're kind of long.
The boards, Kevin, that's +5 in that category.
All right. All right.
5 on 3. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And Mathurin very comfortable in the mid-range. He loves that distance.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Now here's Kuzma. He had 10 points in the win against Detroit.
They're so mean with the shot release.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then
Nobody cutting.
to hammer it home.
Now here's Kuzma. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers.
The Pacers don't play D this well.
And it's the Pacers with the
I guess it's mimicking playoffs. Maybe they put up the difficulty during the playoffs or something. I don't know.
Toppin inside, guarded by Kuzma. Toppin can't get it to go.
Because somebody help me with a rebound.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Prince kicks to Porter. Back to Prince. Here's Kuzma.
That's OP Toppin defense that I know. He's a turnstile.
Got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score.
That's a tough shot.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players.
Let's go.
He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Here's Mathurin after the basket by Milwaukee. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. Mathurin's got 9.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
I haven't gotten Lopez involved at all.
Here's Kuzma. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And I like the fact that he really was.
I almost punched Nemhard in the face.
And then for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Trent subbed in for Rollins.
Oh, my God.
As the Pacers gain possession. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play.
Pascal hasn't done anything in this game.
Siakam says
I did really well on the non-Giannis minutes. Cut to the basket, you idiot.
I feel like I can do anything.
You better go in.
Game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
This night's playing 2K again. It's like a nice little break from all the platformers I've been playing.
Mathurin against Porter.
How did I miss that?
Rips it down.
And Mathurin's vertical is remarkable. I love how he goes after it on those plays.
Here's Giannis.
And one. Let's go. Finally made an and one with Giannis. It's a miracle. The Pacers cannot stop me.
For them shooting the ball.
For Milwaukee, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws.
Oh, my God.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Pacers making
Let's go.
And he gets it to go.
Another
I'm going to keep brute forcing my way into the paint.
The aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Oh, my God. I got right in front of that pass.
They trail by 6. Siakam passes to Turner. Yep, that one goes in there. Turner's got his first points in this one.
When Turner's scoring buckets,
It's been a back and forth game. And again, it's the 4 and 5 seed, so they're supposed to be back and forth. Another miss.
No good.
How many times have I missed at the rim with Giannis? It's insane.
Since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Nemhard, the pass to Siakam. Here's Nemhard, guarded by Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Nemhard finds Siakam.
You knew that was off.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Let's go.
Lopez gets it to go.
they're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals.
Everything has been in the paint for me.
Pacers trail by 6.
I feel like 2, maybe 3 threes, nothing crazy.
51 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Nemo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
And 1. Let's go. Get them in foul trouble.
It's going to be on Siakam.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez, and it's Green in for Prince. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Turner. Lets it go.
No.
The rebound by the Bucks.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot.
Yo, he just bucked him out of the way. He did a little shimmy at the end. Yo, him and Malik Beasley got into it. That was so funny. Giannis doing the shimmy over him. Because Malik is annoying. Only when things are going well does he want to show out. Oi, if it's a low-scoring, physical type of game, the Bucks have a good shot. And I think the Bucks have been playing better than their record may indicate. I feel like they're finally clicking. There's a confidence to them. And, you know, for a while, oh.
One-on-one fast break. Here's Rollins. Here's Lopez.
Got him. I got the computer looking 7 different ways.
Got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
The Pacers don't have much post presence outside of getting Siakam those shots. They need shots like that.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The
But
rebounding.
you need some type of post.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish.
I'm just getting downhill all the time.
They're on their heels every time.
The Pacers, like, they have Miles Turner and Siakam with length and Tyrese with length on the perimeter. Neesmith is also like that.
Now here's Neesmith, guarded by Kuzma. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Wow.
They're gonna make a shot.
Very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo.
Let's go.
Giannis has got 21.
And they're beginning to just
Get into a rhythm with Giannis going downhill. They cannot stop it, and they're not doing the wall that most teams employ against Giannis.
Here's Neesmith.
That's something that 2K should add, is wall defense.
Here's Turner.
2 players like Giannis.
Pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Lopez finds Kuzma.
You know, it's so weird that they got to make you wait until you're at the top of your shot. Like, it's impossible to make a shot unless you're at the top of your arc, which makes no sense.
Halliburton, no good.
Well, that's
Like, if someone is closing out, you still have a shot at making the shot.
Here's Rollins.
I don't even know if Rollins can shoot a 3.
Pacers trail by 12. Halliburton passes to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the...
He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great.
I hate this game.
Capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test...
Yeah, they just want to go on their run.
He is capable of more. That is
They're going to do whatever they can to go on their stupid run.
Here's Rollins. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Gary Trent.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points.
Oh, my God. If you're even off a little bit, there's no shot at going in.
And he sinks the second.
2 for 7.
What I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And it's off from three-point range.
Let's go, push.
Leading by 9. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now, here's Siakam. He has 6. Looking to end his cold spell.
Give me that. There's no way. Oh, my God. Get the hell out of here.
Third straight make off an assist.
Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, a screen on Siakam. Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got
no foul.
in this game.
I mean, he wasn't going to make the free throw anyway.
Siakam, a screen on Prince. Fires from 14. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I'm over here to look at some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really,
everybody's tired. They took everybody out.
And finished through contact.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will. Second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. The Pacers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Rollins. Shoots the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Siakam. Lopez kicks to Kuzma.
It's hard to find mismatches now.
Portis against Siakam. Good.
Oh, I made a layup. It's a miracle.
We think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
Inside.
Nobody covers. Okay, sure.
And finished off by Siakam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Nemo. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well,
he is absolutely killing me.
Those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Portis kicks to Lopez. Lopez, a screen on Halliburton. This one for 3.
God, that's a long tee up.
Lopez, no up.
Cannot shoot it. He shoots faster than that. That is a terrible animation for his shot. For a big guy, Brook Lopez has a really fast release, but not in this game.
Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Kuzma passes to Lopez. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lopez has got 8 points.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
There's a minute 40 left to play here in the third. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Rollins grabs the board.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Kuzma passes to Rollins. The 3.
Got him.
Connects from three-point range.
They only give you early release.
Yeah, you know that
very
Kyle Kuzma
rarely
has three-point range, boy, and he's got the green light.
But no Giannis. Got to go for threes now.
And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. The Bucks also changing it up. Green comes in for Brook Lopez. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Rollins.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, McConnell is just a vicious defender. Let's go.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Pass to Mathurin. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Off target with the open look. Bucks leading by 8. Kuzma passes to Portis. Over Siakam.
Ah, that's a bad shot. I thought I was going to get a layup package. Did not.
Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Toppin
Oh, my God. Finally played team defense.
Portis against McConnell. Portis kicks to Kuzma. And he gets the bucket. And it's a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
This is
And
what
jumped
we call
right over him.
highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Mathurin for 3. And the last
I thought that was going in.
does not go in.
Get burned on that end.
And the problem going against the Pacers is they have the offensive capability to go on a 20-0 run. They can erase deficits really, really fast.
Then there's
And that crowd in Indianapolis is like a beehive. It's a really tough place to play.
for Indiana.
Like, they're actual basketball fans out there. They're the only
Trent passes to Portis.
they're the only show in town.
Passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo. Portis finds Green.
Oh, tough shot. I want to make tough shots, man. It's just impossible. If there's any kind of defense, you're just not going to make the shot.
Here's Toppin. And then Toppin with the jam.
I want to make magic happen. They don't allow magic to happen.
What a special dunker this guy is.
Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Let's go. I'm gonna dunk on your heads,
His
buddy.
eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Halliburton outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Green drives in. Porter kicks to Trent. Antetokounmpo inside.
Oh, how did I miss that?
Walker. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Another transition foul.
Take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I'm not allowed to go for steals, basically. But don't lie.
Making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Andrew Nemhard's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Toppin passes to Halliburton.
Give me that. See, look, if I didn't switch, the computer's not doing that.
Down low. Down low.
Let's go.
Giannis drops it in.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pacers trail by 12. Pass to Halliburton. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Portis a screen on Walker. Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Obi's a green light. And then that's the thing. When you're up and the playoffs are tough defense, you just got to give it to Giannis. Get him off of a screen, a pin down, pick and roll, and you can slow the game down, and you can almost guarantee yourself a score.
Tyrese Halliburton stops on the pull-up. That is nice.
That's a tough shot. Walker played good defense there.
The ball here for the Pacers. 9-point game.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep going.
Every aspect
They're not
of
stopping him,
Giannis's
so.
game showing tonight, just unreal.
28 points in the paint.
They've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
That better be off.
Halliburton, no good.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Let's go.
You gotta love his hustle.
Just hammer it down. Hammer it down.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Halliburton. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Shots good by Walker.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Here's Giannis.
That's like 10 points in a row. I'm just
In his scrapbook.
all day. Easy. They have nobody to guard him. They don't even have Miles Turner, which doesn't make any sense. Like, they're going to do matchups. They're never going to allow, unless he's in foul trouble, Miles Turner not to play.
Clearly in 10. Mathurin. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Lopez kicks to Kuzma. High post Lopez. He's against Turner. And
Yeah, let's go.
And that's 10 points for Brook Lopez.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Yeah, this is a slower team without Dame, but they're a better defensive team without Dame.
Pass to Neesmith.
So sometimes, like when the Knicks didn't have Brunson, the ball moved better. They were a better defensive team
Fires at the elbow. And
because
again, it's
what Brunson is good at,
And just one of those nights for Tyrese
you know,
He's kept his foot on
he
the
has
accelerator,
weaknesses,
and he's
just
pushed
like,
to the
you know, these
defense.
great offensive players. There's going to be a zero-sum. There's very few players that could do both. Kobe, Mike. Let's go.
and contact on the shot, so
Will Chamberlain.
free throws here.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Free throw good.
Giannis.
And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been
Two-way players are just magic.
And that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Now, here is Halliburton. Turner inside. Lopez covering. Turner passes to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese.
Yeah, better be.
That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb
Give me
the
that.
contact.
See, if I'm not jumping, the computer won't do it. Get that out of there.
And boy, did he get
Look at that face Giannis was
to
making.
reject that shot. That's as fundamental.
How did
as
they take
defense
Giannis
gets.
out with 2 minutes to
Here's
go?
Rollins.
Or is he there still? All right.
Lopez left side. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Lets it fly from 18. And he connects.
Kyle, when you need a
Soft
shot
touch in the mid-range
off
right there by
pick and
Kyle
pop,
Kuzma, just accepting what the
an
defense
important
is
three,
willing
he's
to concede.
cold-blooded. He doesn't really think, like, he doesn't get nervous.
Pass to Siakam.
And the Pacers last year were, what, the 6th seed or something? They were on the road all the time, and sometimes that brings you together. Now they're kind of favored. They are favored, at least in the first round, so will they still have that same fire that they had last year? I was right in that pass.
Siakam misses. Bucks leading by 12. Here's Prince
Green,
outside.
let's game.
Like
Blouses.
tremendous instincts from Prince, feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into
Yeah,
his
the
catch
Bucks
and
have
shoot
pretty good
game. Nicely
defense,
done.
better than I thought.
For Indiana, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Nemon. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Rollins the pass to Giannis. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth.
Of course.
Pacers trail by 13. Nemhard finds Siakam. Halliburton outside. Here's Neesmith. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
They found a
Damn.
great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, I shot the ball pretty well.
Open deep, he'd get a good shot.
Give me that. Get that. Why?
Hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It will go down as their 48th win. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's
Bumped.
checked in
Nothing.
for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Kevin Porter Jr. should have played more. I don't understand why the computer stinks at determining who's playing well, or they don't ever do the right rotation. Who the hell wants to sit there making every substitution?
6 to shoot.
Let's go. Let's go. Wow.
Do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
All right, let's take a look at the comparison really quick. I just shut the lights out. And again, the Pacers have to play defense. They're not going to win. The playoffs are a little bit slower. Even though they've dominated, and the Bucks don't have Damian Lillard for close games in the fourth quarter, but they got to play good defense here. Box score was pretty even, and this is going to happen when you don't have a go-to type player. I think Siakam in the playoffs is that dude. Did not have a good game. I think that's the key. If you can slow down Siakam, double team, switching coverages, forcing him to be uncomfortable and let everybody else kind of do what they got to do, you have a shot there. Giannis, man, if you're the Pacers, you cannot let him have this type of game. 10 rebounds. I didn't really pass the ball, but he's going to be more of a facilitator. And then Kuzma and everybody else is going to do their, it's a pretty good squad, but you cannot let Giannis get above 30. That's your biggest goal. But, yeah, it's going to be a good series. I know that they're short Damian Lillard. It could be a really long series or it could be a really short series. I don't know if it's going to be 4-2, but we'll see. Anywho, I'm excited. The play-in starts this week, and then the playoffs start a little bit afterwards. So a lot of teams get to rest and get the week off and whatever. But again, we're going to play every series, at least one game, and then, we'll keep doing what we do. Anywho, I'll see you on the next one.